Today we're going to be talking about categories and tags and adding those onto your posts. If you're in the dashboard, you can go, if you don't have any categories, you can go into the categories right here on the left side. And these show all of our categories for a nation of moms. If you look on the right here, you can see all of our categories. We have 147 of them. And you can search the categories and you can see how many posts each category are assigned. You can add new categories, but before we do that, I'm going to take a look at one of our categories, this first one. Press edit so you can see. The name of it is author, and the slug was just simply author. And that's just basically how you can find that category. It's like it says right here, it explains the slug is the URL-friendly version of that name. And it contains all lowercase letters, numbers, and hyphens only. If you want to assign a parent category, so just make it the main category. You can have subcategories underneath that category. You can. This one doesn't have a parent. It's a main topic. And then I have several subcategories underneath it. And you can add a description if you want. I usually don't, but if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to do it. You can, let me get out of here, go back so you could see how to add a new one. But you can definitely edit. You can even quick edit right here if you want to just change the name and the author, and know that if you do have posts assigned with those categories, you don't necessarily have to to worry that the posts are not going to get reassigned. Your posts will never be deleted, and if there's a post that has, for instance, author in it as a category, and you change the name of it, change the name of this category, it will change. The post will still remain. It will have the new name assigned to it and the new category name. So you don't have to worry about that. You can also use, this if you want to do anything. If you want to delete them, you can apply it to all of them or several of them, however you want to do it. And again, deleting a category will not delete your post that has that category assigned to it. It'll just remove that particular category. And if you don't have any other categories that it's assigned to, then it will just remain uncategorized. If you have a series of informative posts on Southern California theme parks, one of the category that post would fit under would be theme parks. So you could create one called theme parks. And if you want, you can leave the slug blank. It'll assign it automatically, but if you want something specifically, I put theme parks. And if I want it under a particular parent, I can say none. If I want it to be under a particular category as a subcategory, I can. So I can go down here and say, oh, I'm going to have it under children. Where is it? Children and fun ideas. So it will be under children, and it will be under, it'll be under parenting, and it'll be under fun ideas, and this will be a subcategory of that. As if you want to add a description, you can, but you don't have to. And I added a new category through theme parks right up here. And if I want to click on quick edit or edit, and if I want to change this and I don't want it to have that slug, I just want it to be parks, I can do that as well, as long as it's not assigned already to another category of mine. And I just updated it so the slug shows as parks. Sometimes you might want to convert a particular tag to a category or vice versa, so you can do that at the bottom of the page. If you look at, if you're in categories and you want to switch a category to be a tag, you can go to the bottom of the page and you will see This right here. Categories can be selectively converted to tags using the category to tag converter. You would just click on that and you can choose which of the categories you want to select to make into tags. And the posts using those particular categories will automatically get reassigned to them as tags, or vice versa if you want to convert them from tags into categories. So if you click, if you notice if you see this, this is a main parent category, and underneath this one, author, there are several authors, and it's in alphabetical order. But if you can see, there's our author, so you see, that's why you see this dashed line, because it's a subcategory under this main heading. And then if you see some of these other ones, there's 2 dashed lines. That's a subcategory underneath a subcategory. So that's why you would see that. And if they don't have a dashed line, that means they're a parent category. So you can click on view and you can actually see all of the posts that are assigned in that category. So you can see all of these assigned in that category. Then if you look up here at the URL, you can see this is the category recipe, and this is the slug that we assigned. So if you look, go back, it's called, oops, where is it? Food and recipes, but if you look, the slug, I just used recipe. So instead of food and recipes. So that's why you only saw the category URL on there showing recipe. So that's how the slug comes into play. Now, you can do the same for tags. If you look under tags, it's under post tags right here on the left. You can see my most popular tags right here. They're standing out for you. Giveaway seems to be a big one. You can do the same with tags, adding a new tag, and you can look at all of our tags. We have 391 of them, which is typical to have more tags than categories, because remember, tags are more specific and categories are more general. You can also do this if you're on a post. So let's say you're on a post and you're editing the post. You can, if you are the main administrator or one of the administrators of the site, you can look over here in the handy dandy right hand side of your post, and you can add a new category. So you can add theme parks here if you want, and select the parent category if you want a parent category. So you can select that and add it, add a new category, and it will automatically add it to all of your categories, and it will actually select it for you over here. So if you want it, you didn't want to have it selected, you can deselect it for this particular post. And you can add post tags right down here. New ones, you can add, let's say Disneyland. You can add a new one right here, and you can separate them again with, like I said in the previous video, you can separate the tags with commas, but you can add a brand new one right here. And if you want to go back later and change it up a little bit, like change the slug or add a description, whatever you want to do, you can do that later in, remember, in this screen, the post tags. So right now I'm going to delete, I'm going to show you really quick, which you probably have an idea. I'm going to delete that one that I made. Let's search for it. Let's search for theme parks. So here it is, and I'm going to just delete it because I don't really need it. It was just an example.